Muslim, Christian, Jew, Hindu, Buddhist, and atheist one too, and all in between. This is for the absolute positive, good God and truth of you, only crossing bigger and better. And as much as I may not like a lot of Joe Biden's policies, I dedicate this to him and his family, to the son that he lost, and to the life that he's trying to lead. You know, I've seen in you change, Joe. And that change has released the information that could potentially save us all. So with all my heart, I thank you. And sincerely, this is for you and your family. And also for Donald Trump. You suck, dude. I ain't even lying to you. You live in a faithfully constructed lie that you're okay with dying in. And that's not cool. That's where me, you, and I believe Joe Biden, and the shit hits the fan, man. You hear me? Listen to me, world. We are living in a faithfully constructed lie. Joe Biden has acknowledged it with the information that I needed to complete, to bring it full circle, to give us all the understanding that we need. Listen, in the beginning, in the mythology, Pistis Sophia, she was an atom and she split. And what happened is, because she split negatively and caused the energy, the polarity of her to go negative, right? It caused all the neutrons of existence to mutate to the reality check of mankind, right? Adam and Eve in the world. But because of this negative deficiency, he knew what good was, but he couldn't always articulate it back to the here and now of his reality, and that's why he crossed negatively deficient with the faith of Eve. And because of that, we've all been destroying ourselves to one neutral nothing since the beginning, okay? All Adam should have done was what Jesus did as the good truth and the example of his life, only crossed all negativity, one more positive, to be good as truth, as the absolute bigger, better matter of Eve. But in reality check, he didn't do that. And faithfully, him and Eve took the negative energy of all they are when they felt it, right? Produced the devil of them, right? Which is the delusions of them, okay? The delusions of all mankind, right? And as a Shiva shaft of a negative matter, right? Because Shiva is the neutral god of nothing, and he's the neutron god of the deity head of the Hindus, okay? And they are the oldest faith in the world. And it's the Hindu Sindhu that you do whenever you crisscross faithfully, okay? A Shiva shaft, a more negative matter to the reality check of you than one more positive and good as truth. In the same way Pistis Sophia split, in the same way all atoms split, is every time you take the negativity from your reality without producing it more positive to be good as truth, Christ-like, right? You incarnate the devil of you. And through that negative energy, right, you produce a Shiva shaft, which is the neutrons become slightly radioactive inside of you, okay? And whatever area that negativity state the longest is the area that you're in decay and disintegration, but it's also a reflection out on your reality. So if you're producing negative matters to all that you love and cherish, you're giving, by example, a suicidal death to them, to one neutral, nothing, just negative of being here and now, good as truth. All things only state to the here and now. I don't care what faithfully is said about the past, present, or the future. Listen, only cross one more positive here and now with your 24/7 to a factor of 4 until you feel good as truth, right? Only adding up bigger and better than all negativity when crisscrossed with all until all subtracts to one neutral nothing, just negative of the here and now of you, one more positive and good, bigger and better than all negativity. The state of one more positive than all negativity from the inside out to the here and now is the only light, joy, warmth, good God, or truth. Holy Spirit for everlasting peace, all of all will ever know or be. It's the state that all of all in body and matter is stated good to the truth of their shape, form, and mass, only crossing absolutely bigger and better than all of all negativity. You can't suffer up out of existence. You can't decay, disintegrate, or die of that rightful, truthful way of the full thief, man, God, king, Adam, man, first evolved, the triple male of all I am, as stated at the crucifixion by the good God and truth of Jesus Christ of all I am, and the thieving Holy Spirit, God, King, Adam, man of all I am. You have to steal your life back from all foolish left-handed negativity to be good as truth, only crossing bigger and better than all crisscrossing negativity. The neutral nothing, just leaving yourself hanging out to one neutral nothing, just negative of the here and now, like that fool on the cross and all those fools who ever put him up there or put them up there. Know the good God and truth of all I'm telling you. Only cross one more positive when you feel all negativity. Only add up good as truth to the absolute bigger and better of all negativity. Subtracts to one neutral nothing. Repeat as needed. You can't suffer out of existence, decay, disintegrate, or die of that rightful, truthful way. That is the good God and truth of the God of Allah of all for everlasting peace, the example and life of Jesus Christ, one who never, ever dies negative, the one neutral nothing, one who was only one more positive when crossed with all negativity. That's the good God and truth of Jesus Christ and the absolute bigger and better of the thieving Holy Spirit of all negativity, one nothing. One neutral nothing, I absolutely positively am. You cannot suffer out of existence, decay, disintegrate, or die of crossing all you are of negativity back one more positive to be good as truth. That's the bigger and better of all God, truth, reality check of the here and now. Okay? And like I said, every time you don't, you incarnate the devil of you through the energy of you, which produces out as a shiva shaft, a negative matter of slightly radioactive decay and disintegration on you, depending on the degree of negativity, to one neutral nothing, just negative of the here and now of you being perverse to reality. Okay, so check me out. Every time negativity hits you, okay, it will hit you the same way in all your affairs. Okay, it will hit you this way: static, twisted, scattered, blind, and undefined. That's how you will feel. Now, instantly, I am preset to only cross one more positive when I feel all of that kind of negativity. And if you want to be good as truth, that should be the absolute bigger and better of all you should be until the negativity subtracts to one nothing. One neutral nothing, just negative of your here and now being absolutely positive and good to the truth of all God, truth, reality check by the way you feel from the inside out at 360 degrees. Kosher in reality check, you hear me? I'm an Adam man bonded in body and matter. If I cross and bond one more positive, good as truth, with two or more Adam men, right? We are one together the same, the absolute bigger and better than all negativity. And if we stay good as truth, absolutely, positively, that's all we could ever be when we cross each other again to the here and now of reality check. Like I said, all faith is a constructed lie that teaches that things cross bad and neutral, when all creation of existence is either one more positive to be good as truth, the absolute bigger and better of all negativity, or it's just negatively deficient of it, one to the here and now of reality check. And every time you cross faithfully, right, instead of rightfully, truthfully, you incarnate the bad of you, stating that the good God and truth of you crosses bad, looking for a neutral place to be, right? And that bad becomes the reality check of all matter of you, because it is a consuming negative way to one neutral nothing. It knows not to cross back one more positive to be good as truth. It says that all things about it are no good as truth by stating it to the here and now of reality check. And that is the death, decay, disintegration, bad way, suffering, and death of every fool who ever stated it like that. Only cross all you are of negativity back one more positive to be good as truth, the absolute bigger and better, good God and truth of all negativity. Our leadership, perversely, right, is killing us out to one neutral nothing, blindly. And until Joe Biden started showing me that he was absorbing and responding to what I am stating to him, it was a real issue, and it's still a real issue. Listen, we are slaves to our ruling class because of this faithful constructed lie on us. And this ruling class treats us like animals and enslaves us in jails and prisons and wars. And because of that, right, they are committing suicide, crisscrossing us negative with negativity, when all they should do as the absolute bigger and betterment of all society to keep us good as truth is make sure we all get along no matter what, right? Make sure we all have homes and a way to sustain. And that's where you send a fool if they crisscross one too many times too negative to the reality check of the here and now of them. With a fair warning, man, some things will kill you out negative as hell to one neutral nothing. And the quicker you spread this message all across the face of the earth, right, the absolute bigger and better of all will be. Because I'm going to tell you something. Not the rottenness of us, not the Donald Trumps of us, not the raping, robbing, murdering thieves of us, right? Want to die out negative as hell to one neutral nothing. It's only a perversion of them not being crossed one more positive to be good as truth. The absolute bigger and better of any victims they made ever to reality check. Listen, I don't care what you state. I would rather somebody that I despise, because I hate nothing, right? Knowing that I produced, because I despised his negativity, I produced him more positive to be good as truth, to come back to reality bigger and better than that. Not hating him up and caging him up negative as hell to one neutral nothing, man. Listen, some things are so negative they will kill you. And in reality check, if you don't want to die, right? And this is for the leadership of you. You will stop. You will cease and desist. And if not, I will just wait around until you kill out. And then I'll absorb all you are, right? The negative, deficient energy of you to one neutral nothing, man. You hear me? As my inheritance. Because in reality check, I'm going to show you something. E does equal MC squared. And every time you connect to the positive energy of you, it keeps the shape, form, and mass of you to the reality check of your matter stated good, bigger and better than the negativity of you. But I'm telling you right here and now, if you are anybody from the clerk to the judge, from the president to the secretary, if you are enforcing these biased laws, right, that does not cross us back one more positive to be good as truth, the absolute bigger and better than all negativity, you are committing suicide and you are spreading it like a plague to all you love and cherish. To the one neutral nothing of you, just dead as hell. The negative nothing of you, man, right? To our reality check only being one more positive and good as truth. That's the absolute bigger, better of all I am. And if it's not the absolute bigger and better of all you'll ever be, right? To the here and now of reality check, right? E does equal MC squared. So you have to ask yourself, right? If you're all you are of body, mind, and soul is being produced by the energy of you, right? And you're negatively deficient of that energy of you, right? That creates you, that sustains you, that is your life force, right? And you're negatively deficient of you. Well, where the fuck are you? You hear me? In the gospel, Philip, Jesus says it's the outer darkness. Well, let me explain something to you. You will break down in so many damn particles and be absorbed up in so many damn ways of energy, right? That the one nothing of you will be absolute forever. Don't crisscross that way. Don't crisscross static, twisted, scattered, blind, undefined. in a faithfully constructed lie. It's not your fault unless you don't change. And that's a fact check. That's God. That's truth. That's a reality check.